Hello dear students, let's start a new topic, uses of aluminium. This topic from chapter 7 of class 10th in subject chemistry. Let's open your chemistry book and come on the page number 151. Now focus on this topic, uses of aluminium. Now aluminium is used in household appliances such as for making the cooking vessels, cooking utensils, pressure cooker, etc. Because the aluminium has the good conductor of heat properties, and the aluminium is unaffected by the organic acid of foods, and it is resistant to the corrosions, and they have the lightweight and cheap in cost. So the aluminium, so the cooking vessels and pressure cooker is made up of the aluminiums. Now the second use in electrolytic transmission. In electric transmissions. Second use of the aluminium is in electric transmissions. Now aluminium is used for making the electrical cables, because aluminium is a good conductor of the electricity. So it is used for the making electrical cable, electrical wires, etc. Now the third use is in packing industries. Aluminium is used for wrapping food items, medicines, caps of milk bottles, because it have the highly malleability properties, and aluminium is resistant to corrosions, and it is cheap and has bright appearance, and also it has the lightweight. So aluminium is used for the packing of medicines, caps and milk bottles. Now the fourth uses of the aluminium is, it is used in making mirror of reflecting telescopes. Aluminium is a good reflector of the light, so it is used for making the mirror of reflecting telescope. Now the next use is the mixture of aluminium powder and ammonium nitrate act as a explosive under the name of ammonal. So because they have low ignition temperature and it can easily ignite it. When aluminium powder mixed with ammonium nitrate, then it behave as a explosive, and in the market it sell as a name of the ammonal. Now the aluminium used as a deoxidizer in the manufacture of steel, because aluminium has the strong affinity towards the oxygens. That's why the aluminium used as a deoxidizer, and they have the good reducing properties. Now aluminium used for making flash bulb of photography, because the aluminium has the strong affinity for the oxygen, so it is used for making the flash bulb of photography. A layer of aluminium on the surface of iron prevent rusting of the irons, because the rusting properties of aluminium is generally the aluminiums do not react with the dry airs or also in the moist air, also with the moist air. If the aluminium reacts with the moist air, they form the aluminium a thick layer of the aluminium oxides, and which prevent the further reaction of the aluminiums. So a layer of the aluminium on the surface of iron prevent rusting of the iron. In the formation of alloy, aluminium also used in the formation of alloy such as magnesium and duralumin. This all alloy is made up of the aluminium constituents and also others, magnesium, manganese also. Now the aluminium is used in the thermite welding. Now in the thermite welding, the reactions taken place is when ferric oxides react with the iron aluminium powders, they forms the molten irons, and that molten irons weld the crack region of the rail or grills. How this acting as page number 152. Now this is about the thermite welding. Now we can take in the one part of the aluminium powders and 3 part of ferric oxides, which placed in a clay pot. This is the clay pot, placed in a clay pot. 1 part of the aluminium powder and 3 part of the ferric oxides, and plug with wet clay. Plugged with wet clay. Here is the wet clay. Just we plug the now at the top of the thermite mixture is placed a ignition mixture, that is magnesium powder and potassium chloride. Magnesium powder and potassium chloride added at the top of this thermite mixture, and this magnesium powder and potassium chloride act as a ignition mixture. On igniting the mixture, with the magnesium ribbon, the thermite mixture produces molten iron. This thermite mixture produces the molten irons, which sink at the bottom of the clay pot. So molten iron just sink at the bottom at the clay pot, and the molten iron is poured over a broken steel rail to form a proper welding. So here is the broken steel rail. This molten iron poured over the broken steel rails and they form a proper welding. So in the thermite process, first we taken the 1 part of the aluminium mix and 3 parts of the ferric oxides, and this mixture is called the thermite mixture. And then we taken a ignition mixture, magnesium powder and potassium chloride, and ignite this mixture with the help of magnesium ribbon. Ignite this mixtures. After ignitions, the reaction will start between the aluminium powder and the ferric oxide, and they form the molten irons, and that molten irons poured over a broken rail to form a proper weldings. So this is all about the thermite welding. Okay, thank you.